How are you guys doing today? This video is gonna be a little more of a calm video and a little more of a composed Boy Wonder. Mainly because I got my brother and mother still working right now and I don't want to be too loud, you know. Like I usually am, all energetic, you know what I'm saying? Moving around. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. But I've had some people in my life tell me that I'm a decent cooker. So I'm like, you know what? I got a channel. Let's just film me making a meal and put it out there. Why? Because why the hell not? We are going to be making Indian chicken curry, and from a star rating out of 5, this is 4.5 out of 5. So this ain't bad at all, man. This one's pretty damn good, all right? This is a recipe by Amanda Fetters, so I feel free to look her up, and I'm sure you can find the recipe on there, or I'm sure she has it somewhere online. But this recipe is just absolutely so good, you guys. This is one of my favorite meals to make, is this Indian chicken curry dish. This is a dish to reel them cougars in, man, I'm telling you, okay. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. We are gonna start off by getting all of the seasonings. And by the way, I like to double this batch because I'm gonna be making this for the family as well. It makes a lot, and with me lifting and changing my diet, I need to consume a ton of food. So we're gonna need 6 tablespoons of curry powder. Now, we got the sweet curry powder. Man, I don't know if that's gonna be focusing in frame or not, but we got the sweet curry powder. This stuff is amazing. When it comes to cooking for me, I like to be pretty exact when I'm cooking. When I wanna add some other things to add a little more, you know, oomph to it, I'll do that. But as far as like putting seasoning and stuff, you wanna pretty much follow it exactly to what they're asking. So 6 tablespoons of curry powder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Sace. Got that in there. There we go, we got 1% done so far. Hell yeah. Okay, so now that we have the sweet curry powder in here, now we want to add 2 teaspoons of paprika. Paprika, man, this stuff is, this stuff is amazing, man. This adds that smoky taste to it, man. Oh, I love it. Oh shit. 2 teaspoons. Thought we had a bag of it. Oh. I'm gonna use the bag instead because it's a lot easier. Which I didn't even use this up, which I probably should have, but whatever. Paprika. So, has this been opened already? What the? There's no way it came like this. Why is it like this, bro? What? Am I dumb? What the? Oh, shit. Okay, hold up now, I guess. Dude, what? Did it really come like this? It only came with that much in there? Bro, I'm tripping out right now, dude. Whole minute of me struggling to open the paprika. That is insane work. Okay, now that we are in the paprika. Alright, so 2 teaspoons of paprika. Now this stuff is one of my favorite ingredients just because, like I said, it adds that smoky taste to it. Ooh, man, that's good. Now we want to add 1 teaspoon of brown sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. Salt to taste is what it says, you know what I'm saying? We're actually using turbinado cane sugar. I really like this stuff. This is our favorite sugar that we use in the household. And then we got real salt, ancient fine sea salt. Beautiful, baby. 1 teaspoon of this right here. Go ahead and chuck that in there, just like that. Grab the salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. That was okay. That's a little more of a, alright, that's fine. Good enough. Good enough. Back in high school when I was in marching band, the drum line, we always get shirts for everybody to match, and like one year we couldn't find a quote to put on the back of the shirts, and our drum leader at the time was like, let's just put good enough. And we did. We put good enough on our shirt. I thought that was awesome. So, okay, now what we need to do is for the last step for the seasoning is we need to put okay, it calls for 2 bay leaves, but I'm gonna put 3. I'm gonna put 3 bay leaves in there just because I want to add a little more of that bay in there, you know what I'm saying? Let's add a little more bay in there. We gotta find some good bay leaves though, so like here's one. 1, 2, where's another good bay leaf? Bay leaf. There we go. As you guys can see right here, it shows without dumping it on the whole floor here. This is the cup of our seasonings that we're gonna be using for the curry. So we got part 1 done, so we'll set that over here. Step up, Boy Wonder, baby. Okay, so now we need to grab a little dish for 4 cloves of garlic and 1 teaspoon of ginger. Garlic and ginger, oh man, great duo. You guys ever smelled garlic and ginger together? Makes it get the feeling, makes it get a little tingle going, you know what I'm saying? 1.5, that was a small baby clove, come on. These are all baby ones. 1.5, dude, these are, I need a clove. There we go, that's a freaking clove of garlic. Okay, 2 mini ones. Whatever, that should be enough garlic right there. I'm gonna show you guys something. Where did it go? Somebody put it in the wrong spot. Somebody put it in the wrong spot. Isn't it fun when you have a family member put some in the wrong spot and you end up looking for it forever? Love it. All right, so now we need to press 4 cloves of garlic into our little dish. I swear we have the worst presser for garlic. We got rid of our other one that was the best one that we had in the house and had to get rid of her because she didn't want to press no more for us, so. Oh, big boy. Ooh, big boy. Big boy. Big clove of garlic here, baby. We're gonna press this bad boy in here. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Just like that. Not too shabby, not too shabby. One more little press in here, I think, of these 2 little mini ones. Get that pressed in there. Where you going, buddy? Get back in there. There we go. Don't forget when you're done pressing your garlic to clean the presser afterwards. You know what? The shit will dry up and get stuck in the presser, and you don't want that because the washer won't do it for you. So make sure you do it yourself. Now we need to grate some ginger. Ginger's over here, everybody. Now we only need a teaspoon of grated ginger. I want to say like, this is a bad piece. Okay, I would say a piece about this. This might even be a little too much ginger, but it should be fine. So what you want to do with the ginger, guys, is you want to grab a spoon. Now, I'm sure they have created better mechanics to taking the skin off the ginger, but I just use a spoon. Take the skin off the ginger. I would say, okay, there we go. Just like that. This is probably a decent piece of ginger right here, okay? So now what we want to do, grab the grater, grate it onto the board here. Oh, we'll go like right here probably. Grate it like this. Get those muscles moving in it, and you know, don't be afraid to get into it, all right? If you gotta crouch down like this and show your muscles going, or just want to really get into it, really get your fingers going there. Just want to back and forth really fast until you are done. We're done. Oh man, do I leave that in or I take that out? Scrape it off, you guys, scrape it off. Scrape it onto here. Honestly, you guys, I didn't do too bad. I maybe did a little more of a tablespoon of ginger instead of a teaspoon, but hey, you can't go wrong with a little more ginger in your life, if you know what I'm saying, baby. Hey, I think every man needs a little more ginger in their life, I'm just saying. All right, now scoop up that, put it in here. There it is. Okay, so now if you guys look, now we got our little dish of garlic and ginger in here. Oh my God. I wish you guys could smell that right now. She smells amazing. Okay, so now that we have the seasoning done and the ginger and garlic, now what we want to do, it is time for the creamy liquid that makes it taste very good. The There's a better name for it, but time for the liquids. 2 cups of Greek yogurt and a whole cup of coconut milk. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. So, oh my God, you guys, this is amazing. I mean, coconut milk, unsweetened, Thai kitchen, 2 tablespoons of organic tomato paste. This is magic right here. This stuff, oh wait, and don't forget about this. Greek yogurt, tomato paste, and coconut milk. You're just asking for it now. Let's try to showcase this up front here for the peeps to see. 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. Just want to scoop her up in here, put it somewhat, and you know what, with the yogurt, like, it's okay if you go like, if you don't have enough yogurt, like it's pretty important to have the exact yogurt, but like if you don't have like a little bit enough, it's fine because the coconut milk kind of makes up for it a little bit, and the tomato paste. Still, you want to have as much yogurt as you can have. Say about that, that's pretty good, so dump that in there. You know what, we actually might end up just using the rest of it in here. Okay, that's what, you know, yeah, we're just gonna do that. She's pretty much empty. We'll just dump her all in there. Look at that, people, amazing. Taste a little bit. Man. Oh, that is cool. We're good. Grab a rubber scraper, try to scrape off as much as you can. I mean, you want to use every bit of ingredient that you guys have. You never want to waste anything. Nobody, I hate when people waste food, man. Even though I do it sometimes here and there, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but. All right, now grab the coconut milk. Man, this stuff is amazing, man. So you guys want to open up this can and get this inside the bowl. Bailey, how you doing?
Good.
It's good. It's great to see you, man. How's work going so far?
Good.
Good. What are you doing?
Going to the bathroom.
Going to the bathroom. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, careful here. I did this one time when I cut my hand. Okay, there we go. Woo. Coconut milk. Dump it in there with your yogurt there. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh. This is gonna be absolutely amazing. Tomato paste. I put about, see, it calls for 2 tablespoons, again, because we're doubling it. I almost do 2.5, close to 3, just because we don't really use tomato paste a lot for anything. This is pretty much the only meal that we use this for. So I'm gonna add just a little more tomato paste, if I can get the damn thing open. Oh boy, it's one of these ones, really? Great. All right, 2 tablespoons of this stuff. So let's just dig in there. Oh yeah. Yeah, something like that. I'll get her in there just like that. That's okay, I did not mean to do that, but okay, now we're going to have to wash it because you just did that. So another tablespoon of tomato paste. Put that in there. How'd it go? Did everything come out all right?
Yes.
Good, great to hear. All right, maybe just a tad more tomato paste. Not like another tablespoon, like half a tablespoon of tomato paste in there, just to use up the tomato paste. I don't want to have that go bad. Now that we got the yogurt, the coconut milk, and the tomato paste in here, grab a whisk and just stir that bad boy around. It should turn like a almost reddish, kind of tannish color. Just want to mix that in there. Do not watch this episode with your eyes closed. As you guys can see, the liquid should look something like that. You know, this should be pretty good here. Now that we have that part done, we still got a little bit left until we actually start cooking. So let's put this in the refrigerator. All right, now that we have the seasonings done in the dish, we have the garlic and ginger, we have the liquid in the refrigerator. Now it is time to cut up the onion and cut up the chicken. We need a whole 1 onion chopped, 2 chicken breasts. That, you know, when you cut up 2 chicken breasts, that should be plenty for this meal. So, all right, I'm gonna neaten things up a little bit, kind of get things organized, neat, clean up, and then I'm gonna cut to right where I'm doing the onion and the chicken. So, amazing, see that? All right, time to chop the onion. Cut the top off the onion here, and then the bottom of the onion. There we go, yeah, get rid of that, and then peel off everything else. All right, and then always peel off the first layer of the onion. I think that's a thing. I thought I always heard that. You always want to peel off the first layer of the onion, I guess. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've been doing that my whole life. So, boom, there she is. So it's one small onion chopped. Not minced, but chopped. Even though I am going to be using this bad boy in half here. Oh, yep. You guys have no idea, man. This meal, bro, I'm telling you, makes the girls go crazy, man. All right, it's about to get loud in here. Very loud. That's about good. 8 to 10 pumps should do it. That's about good. Oh my God. Fergie, I'm crying. The onions. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you staring at me? Oh, okay. Woo! I'm crying, Fergie. I'm crying, Fergs. Is this too loud for you? I miss her so much. Woo! Man, I know there's a way to like not have this happen to your eyes, but I mean, it's kind of fun to just get the experience while you're cooking. All right, last little chunk here to chop up, and I'm crying right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, round two. It's another wave. Jeez. Staring contest, go. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Gotta step away from the onion now. That's too much for me. All right, so if you guys look now, we got a whole bowl of chopped onions. I mean, the onions, this is a very important part of chicken curry. The onion taste in curry, man. Bon appetit, baby. All right, make sure you clean your board now, because now it is time to cut my best friend. Chicken. Chicken's my best friend because I clearly am not consuming enough chicken in my life. So we need to consume more chicken, and chicken is my best friend. You guys get it? Okay. Cool, we have an unthawed chicken. Okay, here's the chicken. Boneless and skinless chicken breasts. Costco, absolutely amazing. Like I said, chicken, my best friend. Best chicken you can get from Costco, in my opinion. Great. That wasn't that good. We gotta try that again. There we go. Make sure when you cut open your chicken, this knife is getting freaking dull, man. Looks like we're using the scissors. We usually use the knife for that, but cut open the chicken. Make sure you dump out all of the chicken juice. You do not want that nasty stuff in your food. That will give you, what is it? Salmonella, how you say it? Oh, stuff is nasty, I'm not gonna lie. That juice is... Wash your hands good with soap. Get that crap off of there. I still got my rings on. Should have took those off. Whatever. It is time to cut the chicken breasts. All right, so now we got our chicken breasts. Now, they're still coated with kind of that juice that you took out. So I want to grab some paper towels and just kind of lightly press on them and get that nasty stuff off of there. Go like that. Boom. Do it on this one. A little tap it. You can play some drums a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Do some cadences, kind of back down, back marching band, you know what I'm saying? Flip it over, get that side too of both of them. Okay, you don't want me to grab her. All right, won't grab you then. Throw that in the garbage. Now, for the chicken, I like to cut them into like almost squares-ish, like square bites. Like, I like being able to have smaller chicken bites, like, cause you know when you pick up with the fork, I want to be able to, you know, kind of like pick up a couple of chicken with the rice and the food. So instead of like having huge chunks of chicken, so I like to cut the chicken up pretty small into a bowl. Here, I'll kind of show you guys real quick, like crazy small or big, but like, you know, just decent sized chicken bites for you to pick up, you know, when you're cooking it. So, all right, so this process is a little tedious of cutting the chicken. So I'll maybe start the video back up again when I'm done cutting the chicken. Ooh, that was a nice Challenger. Ah, nice black Challenger out there. One of these days. I'm done cutting the chicken. Take a look at this, peeps. A bowl filled of cut chicken. Decent sized cut chicken right there. Pretty good. We're gonna put that in the refrigerator right now too. Now that we're done, make sure you clean up your area again. You just cut chicken, so make sure you clean your knife and your board again here. This knife needs to be sharpened again. It's getting too dull. Nobody wants a dull knife. Wow, beautiful dog out there. Beautiful. We're like on top of a little hill almost, kind of viewing the whole dead end or whatever you call it, cul-de-sac. My vocabulary isn't the best. You've probably figured that out by now. You better frickin' watch it. I'm watching you. I'll be watching you, thinking of the day that you went away. It's the perfect time. We can make it right, hit the city lights out. But tonight, let me take it to the max. I want to love you. Be wild, say pretty young thing. You need some loving. Tell you love and care. And I'll take it back. Take you back. Alright, that's my little Jam Sesh right there. I almost forgot. I can't believe I almost forgot that. Guys, I knew I shouldn't have shut this yet. Getting too excited singing Michael Jackson over here. Okay, we need 1 lemon juiced and 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now, it's not pronounced cayenne pepper. We only call it cayenne pepper because growing up, when I was a kid and my dad was making a meal, I saw it and I'm like, Dad, look it's cayenne pepper. Hotter, bigger, faster, stronger. Get that nice and dry here for the peeps. Gotta get her all dry. I hate when it's dry. All right, I'm gonna take off the top here. Easier to grab at here. So we need 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, but it's not pronounced cayenne pepper. It's just what we like to call it. Put that in there. All right, this for later. Whole lemon juiced. We need a juiced lemon. Where's the lemon at here? Lemon is, I wonder if there's lemon up here. Is there a lemon upstairs or a lemon downstairs? Oranges, peaches, apples, limes. Not a lemon. Gotta check the downstairs refrigerator. Okay, so we're gonna head downstairs right now. I wonder if the mic is still picking me up from down here. No way. No way it can pick up from, nah. No way. We better have a lemon somewhere. We don't have a lemon or lime? Really? Hey, are we out of lemons? Alright, I thought Dad just got lemons. Did Dad not just buy lemons? Where'd you get that? I just checked up here and it wasn't up there. Where was it?
Behind the milk.
That's crazy. Thank you.
Yes.
Now you guys can come see Fergie. Come here. They want to see you. Alright, come here.
Okay.
What? This is Fergie. Fergalicious, we call her Fabulous Fergie. She's, okay, you going down now? That's, yeah, that's a very important cat right there. All right, juicer is in this one. Boom. Aha, good juicer. Grab your lemon. Quickly just cut that in half here. Put this thing together, grab a lemon, and make her juice. I feel like I'm always looking for lemons. Like one time when I was making a meal, I needed a lemon and we didn't have one. And I had to run over to my neighbor's house and my neighbor gave me a lemon. So it's kind of funny. Oh yeah, just wanna put that in there just like that. Woo! She's making me work. Why are you looking at me like that? There we go. Pretty much juiced her all out there, all right? We're gonna let that sit for a little bit so it can kind of still drip in there because as you can see, It's still kind of, as you can see, we're gonna leave it on top there just for a couple minutes. Let it, because you can see it's still dropping more in there. But everyone, I think as of right now, that's everything. I think we have fully prepped everything for this meal. And well actually, yes. But we cannot forget that what are we gonna have with this meal? Well, you need to make some jasmine rice. We are gonna make 4 cups of rice with this meal, and I gotta make sure to time that out right, so we don't need to do that right now, but it doesn't hurt to get that done beforehand and just have it sit there with the cover on it and keep it warm. So I guess that it wouldn't hurt. But as of right now, I think we're ready to start cooking, you guys. We're ready to start cooking this meal. All right, so step 1 for cooking. Okay, so we need to put 3 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and we need to saute the onions until they are lightly brown, in which, you know, it takes a little time to saute the onions until they're lightly brown, just because I like to keep it on like medium or medium low. All right, fam, I've added 4 cups of rice to the pot, and we're gonna put that aside right now because we are going to, yeah, that's another thing to talk about. If you do not wash your rice, I'm gonna show you exactly why you should wash your rice. It is very dirty, and when I see people that don't wash their rice, I'm like, guys, bad idea. But the most important thing that we must do when we're about to cook, you can do it before cooking, while you're waiting for the meal to cook on the stove, whatever. Do not forget to clean up after yourself. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's some wise words right there. Have things better than the way you had them in the beginning. I think I could have worded that a little differently, but something like that, all right? So I'm gonna clean up the little area here. I'm gonna switch the camera over to the cooking stove over there, and we're gonna get a different angle for you guys so it's not so boring here. Stand to me, just kind of, you know, yippee-ki-yay, mother. This is why you wash your rice. I'm about to show you why. Wash it in cold water. Cold, cold water for you. And I hope you know that I won't let go. I won't let go. Get your hands in there and move it about. Oh yeah. Look at that. You'd be putting that stuff in your body, man. Think about that. Ugh. I guess I don't exactly know what it is, but my guess it's just kind of the coating dustiness and dirtiness of the rice. I mean, I don't exactly know what word I would say that is. I suppose I should have showed the before. Whatever. As you can see, it's like all white. You can't even see the rice. It's like a faded white, and that's like all the dirtiness of the rice on there. So I don't know how good I'm getting it on camera here, but you want to do this about 3 or 4 times without dumping out all your rice into the sink, which I've done that in the past. Pretty whitish, grayish there. Can barely even see the rice in there, so a couple more. But if you look here, as you can see now, is that the color is actually starting to become a little more normal now. You can actually kind of see the rice in there instead of it, you know, being so whitish and light grayish. So I'd probably say this is the last one that we'll do here. You don't need to spend like a whole lot of time doing that, but just to get most of that kind of covering over that rice gone, I just say the dirtiness. You naughty, you're naughty. Okay, that's good enough. I don't know what most people do, but I feel like most people cook their rice in water. We don't use water. We use chicken stock. Good old Kirkland, Costco, boom. Organic chicken stock. Cage-free, rich flavor, made from organic chicken bones used instead of broth. This stuff, and it's gluten-free. This stuff, you guys, amazing. We're gonna dump this stuff into the rice. Dump it in there, kind of get around the edges, make sure all the rice gets off the side of the walls here. Yeah, there we go. Dump that bad boy in there, baby. All right, chicken stock is in there. Shake a little bit, make sure all the rice is even in there. Make sure it's also evenly on the burner. So now we are going to put it on like medium, about medium, low, medium. As soon as you see the rice start to boil, like as soon as you start seeing enough bubbles starting to come up, like a decent amount, that's when you want to throw the cover onto the rice and turn it down to low and set a timer for 15 minutes. Exactly 15 minutes. As soon as it hits 15 minutes, shut it off. Maybe leave it on there for like a minute. If you have, I mean, we used to have gas, but now we have electric. It still kind of stays warm. It kind of still cooks it just a little bit longer to make sure you kind of clean up the rest of that little bit of water on the end, but not too long though. So after 15 minutes, shut it off, leave it on there for a little bit, and then move it over to your warming center. We are now at the point where it is time to start cooking the Indian chicken curry, baby. So first, we need to saute the onions until they are lightly brown. Look at this deliciousness, y'all. Ooh. I said a yummy yummy in my tummy tummy. That is so funny. I sound like, was it, wait, is it Slick Rick? I think it's Slick Rick. I said a yummy yummy in my tummy tummy. There's only be a certain amount of people that are gonna get that. That looks pretty good. Let's show the peeps how that looks, huh? Here is the spread that we are gonna be cooking. So we are gonna throw the onions in, saute them. Then we're gonna throw in the garlic and ginger, throw in the seasoning, cook that for a little bit, add in this stuff and the chicken, and then the lemon juice and cayenne pepper are gonna be until the end. All right, we'll put this on about medium lowish. Oh yeah, that warms up quick. I like that. And then it says about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. You know, I like to guesstimate it. Again, I've done it quite a bit. Say about that. Mix that around in here. So now we are going to wait until this gets a little warmed up to throw the onions in there, and we'll start to saute them. All right, that seems it's getting pretty decent hot, so we'll throw in the onions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's sizzling. She is sizzling. She's perfect, she's ready to go. We're gonna saute these onions until they are lightly brown. And then we're going to throw in, I read it's the garlic. Yeah, throw in the garlic and ginger. And then the seasoning, so. Awesome. This process is also a little tedious, doing the onions right away, so I maybe could have done the rice a little later, but it's nice to get that done with, so I don't have to think about it. I'm only okay and decent at multitasking, so. So good. I got a girl named Sue. She should know what to do. I got a girl named Sue. She know what to do. I walk to the east, I walk to the west, but she's the girl that I love best. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy. Little Richard, everybody. All right, so the rice is boiling now. So now what we're gonna do, all right, so cover it up. Turn this down to low. And grab my phone. Set a timer for 15 minutes, please. Boom, 15 minutes, you guys, all right? All right, so I would say that the onions are probably finally now somewhat lightly brown. As soon as you start seeing some brown on some of them, I think that's your cue that they're pretty much ready. And they also start getting a little more, the way they look starts to change a little bit as well. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add in the ginger and garlic in there. Yeah, there we go. Now, I wish you guys could smell this right now. This is one of the best smells right here, is onion, ginger, and garlic. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing. All right, do that for only a minute or two. And then, guys, it is time to throw in the seasoning here. Oh yeah. Amazing. Mix that around. Oh, yep. Oh yeah. That smells like curry, all right. Make sure you mix this well. Make sure all the onions it looks like they're getting covered with the seasoning. Oh my god, I just thought of something funny. Imagine like Gordon Ramsay just like eyeballing you while you're doing this, man. I could not. This is where that curry taste is coming from, is these onions with the seasoning here. So good. Now it's time for my favorite part here. Now it's time to add in the delicious, okay, wait up, we need a scraper here. Time to add in the coconut milk, yogurt, and tomato paste. This whole meal altogether takes probably like an hour. I mean, it took longer for me just because I'm also filming a video right now. But like altogether, if you stay on top of it, just do the prepping. Like 20 minutes of prepping, 25 minutes of the cooking. So like 45 minutes between an hour is probably when you could get this whole meal done. So not that long. Prepping takes a little bit, so. All right, now mix all that together, baby. And she's starting to go everywhere. Calm down a little bit. You can see it's starting to change into that curry color now. You guys see that? Grab the chicken. Throw the chicken in there as well. Yep. Oh yeah. There you guys go. We have now gotten the liquids and the chicken in here. Get that mixed well. Can't believe I spilled. I never spill. What a rookie move. What a rookie move. So guys, all we have left is the lemon juice and the cayenne pepper. That we add towards the end when we take out the bay leaves. You don't eat bay leaves. I don't think you eat bay leaves. Maybe some people do, I don't know. But the goal is to bring this to a boil. What you want to do is turn it down to low and simmer it for like 25 minutes. Grab the scraper, kind of get down the curry here, back down to the bowl. I suppose I could just use this. Oh man, every time I learn something new, it kind of seems, you know, that's the art and beauty in cooking, is every time you make something, you learn something new. And also something that our cooking teacher in high school taught us a long time ago, or in middle school, if you aren't making a mess, you aren't doing it right. Oh yeah, that's getting that curry color now, I call it. I'm gonna absolutely devour this meal. The lemon juice is probably done running now, so we can take this away and clean this up here. All right, now as you can see, I'm getting down here with the curry. I want to get nice and personal, but as you can see, it's starting to boil now. So now what we're gonna do is turn this down to low and have it simmer for 25 minutes. When we get down to the last 20 minutes, with 5 minutes left, we are gonna take out the bay leaves and add in the lemon juice and the cayenne pepper, all right? One more thing, I would probably say like every 5 minutes, stir it occasionally. You don't have to like deathly stare at it and stir it every minute, but I would probably say like every 5 minutes, give it a good stir and then let it sit for a while. So, all right, cool, see you guys in 20 minutes. All right, so the timer just went off for the rice. So what we're gonna do, chop the rice, let it sit there just for a little bit. Like I said, just kind of soak up the last little bit of moisture on the bottom, moist. So, and then we'll push that back to the warm center. Timer's up, perfect timing. Just click the record button. All right, everyone, it has been 20 minutes. So now what we are going to do is take out the bay leaves here, carefully, not hurting yourself here because it's gonna be hot. 1, here's 2, 2. All right, I always have trouble finding the third one. I could never find the third one. This is, okay. Wait, oh, there she is, That's a new record for me. 3 bay leaves gone. Time to add in the last ingredients. Add in the cayenne here. Add in the lemon juice. Mix that together, you guys. Once you thoroughly mix this in, then you want to cook it for 5 more minutes. And then the chicken curry is officially done, folks. Also, don't be afraid to try a chicken real quick to make sure it's cooked all the way through. Or if it's pretty much done, then your meal's done. So that seems pretty mixed in there. And actually, let's try a piece real quick to make sure that this is tasting good. Oh, wow. All right, so we're sitting at 5:20. So 5:25, supper will be done. Do not forget to fork your rice. Grab a fork here. Actually, we got this cool spork here. So you can fork it and also scoop it there. This is great invention. Don't forget to fork your rice. This might be one of my best batches yet right here, you know that? Rice is looking good. Curry was tasting good. Get the rice, break it up so it's not all cooped up, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty decent for a spork fork. All right, peeps. The curry is officially done. I mean, look at this masterpiece. This is just absolutely beautiful. Get your meal, son. I think you're gonna like it, dude.
I think I'm gonna like it too.
Turned out great. Amazing.
Hey, was this your fork or was this my fork?
You can have it. It was, but you can have it. Don't worry about it, son. The chicken Indian curry is now done. And actually, hold up. We gotta get a close-up view on this guy. I mean, we gotta get in close so people can see how delicious this looks. I think Bailey's plate looks a lot better here. All right, that's cinematography, going left and right, just like that. All right. Bailey, grab some rice, chicken. 3, 2.
That's good.
Woo! Yeah. Let's go, baby. Huh? What do you think of that?
That's good. That's good.
Isn't that good?
That is good.
Damn. Dude, that was good. Wow. After a couple bites, what do you think of the spiciness?
Not bad.
Not bad. See, like I showed in the beginning, I didn't use the hot curry, I used the sweet curry powder. But yet with the paprika, the garlic, the other seasoning as well, those kind of make it spicy too. But this is definitely mild?
Manageable.
But would you say that this is mild?
Yeah, mild.
Yeah, this is pretty mild.
Or maybe
On the other hand, my mother, she probably thinks it's freaking hot. What do you think? Spicy, yeah. So, you're already hiccuping.
Yes.
But otherwise, taste-wise, this is amazing. This is great. Yeah, this is the chicken Indian curry recipe. So, I don't know how this video turned out. This is my first time doing a cooking video, but I just wanted to do it for fun. So, but otherwise, I guess pretty basic. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see in episode 2 of, I gotta think of a name. BoyWonder's Kitchen. I don't know.
Yes.
Can you think of anything?
Yes, that's good.
What?
That's good.
Okay. BoyWonder's Kitchen, everyone, all right? This is episode 1, and comment down below if you want to see an episode 2, and also let me know how this meal looks to you guys, all right? You guys are awesome. If you watch this video, I appreciate you so much, and you got anything to say?
No.
Cool. Love you guys. Peace out.